Two confirmations. How's everybody doing? If you guys are already logged in, tell me where you guys are coming in from. Right? Tell me where you all are tuning in from. I love to see the impact that we're able to have on everybody. And we got people from all over. Let me see what's going on. Yeah, we got people from all over. I know we normally have Atlanta in the house. We know
NYC in the building.
Okay, we got NYC in the building. I hope everything's good in New York, man. I've been hearing a lot about New York, but I hope y'all doing all right out there. I appreciate y'all taking the time. NYC, okay, New York, okay. I appreciate you guys again, just taking the time out here, being with us and just hearing what we got to say, hearing what we got to offer you all. Y'all could be anywhere else in the world doing what you guys are doing on your daily lives. But y'all take the time to tag in, plug in with us. So I appreciate you guys. Just a little bit, as you guys are still inviting people, I still have people tuning in. But just a little bit about myself. My name is Derric. I'm originally from Atlanta, Georgia. I actually just moved out here to North Carolina not too long ago. But I knew I had something more for myself, and I knew that it was something better out there for me. So, long story short, I ended up connecting with my mentors and my educators that helped me in this space, and it's just been a true journey. So I just wanted to bring forth some authenticity for you guys and show you guys what we have to offer in this space. So it's about 7:06, and so we're going to get started. We're going to get started. I hope everybody day is going well. I just want to let y'all know that we're in a pivotal time right now, right? We're in a very, very pivotal time, and that's why I'm in this organization, right? And we are market breakers, and we're bringing Wall Street to your street, right? We're bringing Wall Street to your street, and it's an amazing thing because a lot of people don't really think about how they're making their money, right? They just go to work, come home, do whatever they do in their daily lives, and that's fine. But when you start to break down the daily routine and you start to realize, how am I getting my money? How am I making my income? Right? So my mentor brought to me an author. His name is Robert Kiyosaki. I don't know if you guys have ever read the book Rich Dad Poor Dad, but it's actually a pretty good book. And he also wrote the book The Cash Flow Quadrant. Now, there's 4 ways that you can earn your income, right? And this was a new idea to me. I never even heard of this cash flow quadrant until not too long ago. And my mentor just shed some light on it, and he said that 60% of the world's population works for another person, right? They punch in at 9 to 5, right? They're working for their money, right? They're working for their money. 60%, right? We got 60% of the world working for another person. And that's just simply anyone who's, working a business that's owned by another person. And then we have 35% of the world who's working for themselves, who are self-employed. And now a lot of people will think this is and it actually is a better position to be in, but we're still on what I like to call the left side of money, right? Have anybody ever heard that term? Tuning in from Atlanta. Let's go. I love Atlanta, man. I don't know how, man. I was at Cascade, and it was. Don't get me started. Listen. We got the left side of money, and we got the right side of money. So people think because they're working for themselves that they're in the best position, or a better position than other people, which may be true, but we're still on the left side of money, right? we're still working for our money. See, these are our estheticians, our cosmetologists, our our health practitioners, our barbers, our lawyers, people who have their own business, but at the same expense, they have to get booked. They have to get some type of um, networking done. They have to actually work for their money still. They still have to go out and find the people to network with in order to grow their business, in order for them to see the income, right? So this is 35% of the world. Now, when we move over to the right side of money, can anybody say right side of money? I want to be on the right side of money, exchanging time for pay. Yes. This is on the left side of money. See, we're still exchanging our time for money. And see, it's okay. It's okay if we're working a 9 to 5. But I just want to bring these ideas to you so we can be more conscious in our everyday, right? Because we're just going about our everyday and we're not necessarily thinking about these things. That there is four, right? There's four different ways that you can make money, and we're on the left side of them working the 9 to 5, right? So we want to be on the right side of money. I need to hear y'all say right side of money. You know what I'm saying? Because this crypto space, see, I'm gonna get to that. But we getting on to the right side of money. And a lot of people don't know that the business owners, 4% of that makes up 4% of the world. If you are a business owner and you have a staff that are, fulfilling the jobs that need to be done throughout the course of the day to continue, they're the engines of the company, and you're able to sit back and watch and just look at the analytics, see what needs to be moved here, see who needs to get paid here. If that's who you are, you're on the right side of money, because now what you're doing is leveraging others people time for money. You're no longer leveraging your time for money. See, there's only 24 hours in a day, and my mentor made this very, very vivid for me when she said this. And it was just that there's only 24 hours in a day, so why would you get a job that you can only work certain amount of hours, right? You can only, and then people go and get 2 jobs, right? There's only 24 hours in a day. You still got to make time for sleeping. You got to make time for, you got to bathe. You got to take care of your hygiene. You got to take care of yourself. So this makes it extremely difficult to reach the goals that we want to reach working on the left side of money. Now, if, like I said, if you're leveraging other people's time for money, you're on the right side of money. Now we have 1% of the world who's our investors. This is 1% of the entire world's population, right? It is so crazy to me that only 1% of the world are investors, and over 95% of the world is working on the left side of money. But yet we want to become financially free, right? People don't understand what Bitcoin is. There's 44 million millionaires, right? There's only 22 million Bitcoin. There's not even enough Bitcoin for one to be acquired by every millionaire that there are in the world. So we have to understand just that the investor space is so small. People don't understand this. So we need to reside in this space, because this is where our money is working for us instead of us working for our money. Now, we have to have a vehicle in order to get us to point A to point B. So, like I said, this space allows the opportunity. And what I would like to present you guys off with is the right side of money. There we go. Right side. Where's the money? Where the money resides. That's it. Right? Got some people in the audience today, y'all. So y'all gonna have to, excuse me. I get excited. Sorry. Where the money resides, though. You know what I'm saying? So the right side of the money. And so there's a few vehicles to get you there, but I want to give you guys a few options in this space that would allow you to propel yourself forward. Now we have the foreign exchange market, right? FRX for short. And a lot of people have been talking about the stock exchange and how that's a 3.3 billion-dollar a day market. And I say, yeah, that's cool, that's cool, that's cool, because I understand that the foreign exchange market has 12 zeros a day, right? This market here is a $6.7 trillion a day market and growing. So when people ask, why are you telling why are you letting everybody, what, if you're getting so much, what, you shouldn't be telling no, there's enough money in this market for everyone, right? To pay generations down the line. Now, in this market, in the foreign exchange market, people don't know that they're participating in the foreign exchange market all the time. See, this sounds foreign to you. See, we're in 2021, heading into 2022. We're in the last quarter of the year. Things and times have changed. The evolution of money has changed. The way that we get our money now has changed. The education has changed, right? So, like I said, a lot of people don't know that they're participating in the foreign exchange market every day simply by having a bank account, because what your banks are doing is taking your funds and throwing it into this market, and you have a savings account and they have the audacity to give you, how much is it back on interest? Like, I'm not sure if it's even a percent, maybe half a percent, like, we have to understand that we can become our own banks, right? We can literally become our own banks. Not only that, but people don't understand, every time that they travel, wow, I appreciate you, Mimi. You said 0.001% sitting in the bank. Come on, y'all. We gotta understand that these times have changed. And if you don't understand, or if you're not exposed, or if you don't have access to the information, you just never know, right? You don't know what you don't know until you know, right? So the foreign exchange market, if you've ever wanted to go on that dream vacation, that dream, getaway to whatever country it is, I know one of my biggest things, I gotta go to Egypt. I gotta go to Egypt. If anybody has a dream vacation, go away spot, you're participating in the foreign exchange market. But just drop it in the chat real quick. Let me know where you want to go, because you're inadvertently saying, I want to participate in the foreign exchange market. I want to go to Luxor, Egypt, right? I know if I go to Luxor, Egypt, that's in Africa, which is another country. What am I saying? Foreign exchange, right? If I want to go to another country, I have to exchange the United States dollar for that country's dollar, for their dollar. If I want to go to Japan and go to see Tokyo, I have to exchange my United States dollar for the Japanese yen, right? My United States dollars, even if I have $3 million and I'm just the big bad guy, right? I'm just the boss, and I walk around with my head high because I'm a millionaire. If I go over there to Japan, you're gonna have to exchange those funds, right? And honestly, it may be at a beneficial rate to you. So just getting into the foreign exchange market, we have to understand that this is something that's happening every day. People are traveling the world every day. Understand that we shouldn't be, small-minded to just the United States, and we should just keep this international. This is an international way, right? Now, like I was saying earlier with Bitcoin, there's only 22 million Bitcoin left, or that's ever going to be made. 22 million Bitcoin. What? Yup. Tahiti? Okay. That's not bad. You still gonna have to exchange a United States dollar for that country. See, you see what I'm foreign? You get what I'm saying. Now, with the Dcx, like I was telling you guys earlier, 22 million Bitcoin only available. and it actually just peaked out a little bit above 50K. I'm not sure if you guys are familiar with Bitcoin, Ethereum, Ripple. Am I ringing any bells? Listen, guys, this is a digital space that is growing. It's a $2.3 trillion a day market, right? We're looking at one of the top performing assets in our country's time within the last 10 years. It's outdone the US dollar. It's outdone gold. It's outdone silver, right? It's outdone oil. Like all of these things that's been high value assets are being outdone by these new cryptocurrencies and these new digital assets, right? So like I was saying, 22 million. We have a whole academy that's going to break this down for you all. And the Dcx Academy is just so good because it gives you the insight on what you need to know, right? It's going to give you all the insight that you need to know on the cryptocurrencies that are coming. And like I said, we have sessions with crypto educators. The platform itself is going to connect you to what you need in order to be successful in this space. I've seen it for myself, so I know, right? This is what I'm spreading this. I'm spreading this love, and whoever extended this offer to you, just thank them because they was doing you a favor, right? Now we also have what we call the HFX, and this is still the foreign exchange market. However, better than real estate. Exactly. Yes. Better than real estate because we can see and evaluate the markets. See, I'm gonna get in that in a second, but as of now, we're on the HFX, right? And this is still foreign exchange. However, it's high frequency. And I was just actually in the markets earlier today. And when I tell you it's money in minutes, guys, I'm telling you it's money in minutes. You're in and out of the market within minutes. If you know the market's going up, you're going to call. If you know the markets is going down, you're simply going to sell, right? And call is a buy. And so when you know these things in the market, you can profit and it can be very, very beneficial for you. For a lot of people who say, they don't have the time to trade, this gives you the availability to trade, hit your goals, and continue on throughout your day. I know a lot of people are transitioning through jobs, right? Getting out of that 60%, heading over to that investor mindset, right? But this gives you the opportunity to do just that. The high frequency is money in minutes. Like, I can't exaggerate it enough. It's just, it's in and out with the bag, right? Now, when I said that I was going to be showing you guys a few things in terms of how to be successful in this space, speak on it. I appreciate you. I just want to be able to give you all the insight on this space because we're winning. I'm with my team and it's just been phenomenal. There's new things that are coming about every day. And I just feel like it's needed for our people to know, especially with people that look like us. We have to understand group economics. And this group is just phenomenal because we learn things about ECX. See, we're not done. I showed you 1, 2, 3. We're on the 4th stream of income when we're talking about the digital space, right? We're on the 4th stream of income. See, we got the e-commerce academy, and the e-commerce academy is going to offer you a platform and the education, the whole academy on how to build an online store, right? We've seen Amazon, right? I know you're familiar with Amazon. See, what they're doing is drop shipping, right? They have partnerships with other companies that are able to sell you the things that you want, right? See, I know I'm an herbalist and I love my herbs. I love getting into herbs. So when I type in, herbs and all these different things, I might look up some ashwagandha, or I might look up some bladderwrack real quick, right? And as soon as the first thing that pops up on those searches, those are many different links that I can purchase the different types of, the ashwagandhas, the different types of herbs, right? This isn't Amazon saying this is us having these herbs. Hey, these are our herbs by Amazon herbs. No, this is other companies being on a platform, which is a large platform. I mean, Amazon is probably the number one selling platforms in terms of drop shipping and commerce. And you can be the next Amazon, right? You can learn the tools and tactics on what it takes to be successful in this space, growing your online business. See, I like working out, like just the different things. Whatever it is, they teach you the analytics and the algorithms to target your audience. So it's just a whole academy. I could be here sitting here talking to you guys, for another 20 minutes just on the e-commerce, right? This is still in the digital space. See, if you just thought this was just trading, cryptocurrency and foreign, if you thought it was just that, we have a lot to offer you. And one of the things is the drop shipping, building your online store, right? Whatever it is that you want to build, you're able to do that. And they're giving you a whole academy teaching you the ins and outs. Now, like I said, we have a whole academy, and this is just the Hello Center. You guys can see, as soon as you guys get enrolled into the academy, you'll have a plethora of just different videos to watch. And the thing that I love about this is it's self-paced, right? It's self-paced, and there's no one that's pushing you besides your own desire. What's your goals? Those are the things that's going to be motivating you. And a lot of people ask me, how's it been for me? And, they look at me and try to figure out how my trading has been. But it's only up to you on how hard you will go in your in-depth in studies that you'll take. So it makes it very simplified for you all. There's no, deadlines or anything like that. You definitely have your own pace that you can go at. Now, you do have team members that want to see you win. And, we're all about winning here, and we're really educated. We want to have a winning mindset before anything, because we know that it first starts in the mind, right? Then we manifest it through applied knowledge. Now, this is learning simplified, right? And what I love about this academy is that we're able to earn while we learn. I love earning while I'm learning. I want to become a part of an organization where once I get a part of it, I can see the benefit as soon as I get in. I don't want to wait 2-3 weeks to maybe if I, rub my, hold on, what's all that? I want to be able to get the value now, get the education now, right? So we have to learn and simplify, and we have everything on the platform ready to go for you all. And it's just amazing because, like I said, we're able to earn and learn with over 100 plus educators. Now, like I told you guys before, earning and learning is one thing, but when you have educators that are 6-7-figure, 8-figure, and the numbers get high, but you have people who are making these type of numbers, who are doing these numbers, and they're giving you the insight. They're giving you exactly what it needs, or what you need in order to be successful in this space, right? So one of my favorite persons that I like to get on with is Millie Mills. She's on the HFX side. These are all HFX actually on the Go Live, so you guys can hop on with them. And Millie Mills, she's more of the Spanish Latino community, and she breaks it down phenomenally. And in my opinion, she's one of the best educators that we have. She does it at a perfect time. I'm talking about noon every day, except for Fridays, and it just be a fun time because once you get involved and you guys see how these educators are making their money, and you see how the 1% makes their money, you think to yourself like, wait a minute, it's not that hard, right? It's not that hard. So when I get on with DL Woods or Brandon Boyd or Maddie Pitts, I see the different styles. Everybody is unique to themselves. So you guys might take to DL Woods a little bit better or more than you would Millie Mills. So what I love is that you have the whole schedule. We have over 100+ educators that are giving you access to this every single day, right? Now, what I also want to tell you guys about is the tools, right? Not only do we get the academy, not only do we get the educators, but we also have the tools in order for you to profit on your own without the educators. You know, once you have the training wheels and you get comfortable, uh, once you have the training wheels on your bike, you know what I'm saying. You get comfortable riding on the training wheels. After you get comfortable, see, we in a demo. After we get comfortable, we take them training wheels off. We get off the training wheels. We see that we can ride by ourselves, right? Once you start learning this information, you'll be able to enter and exit trades all by yourself. See, it feels good getting on with Millie Mills, but I know how to exit and enter a trade by myself, right? And I understand what it looks like by using the tools. See, we have the harmonic scanner. This is my bread and butter. I appreciate you, Boston. Because, man, I was using some other stuff, and he said, no, no, no. Let me lead you to the tools. I said, oh, we looking at the harmonic scanner, and what else do we, oh, and what else is it? What tools do we have? We got DeLorean. No, where we at? Matty Pips. Okay, Cash Trap Hourglass. When I tell, like, these are some of my personal favorites. We got Vibrato. We got Levels. We got Gold Cup. You know, people don't know, or I wouldn't say they don't know, but people don't necessarily think about all the time that gold, silver, oil, these things can be traded on as well. So we got strategies for the gold cup, you know, and it's just lovely just to see all the tools that we have offered with this academy, right? And we got different scanners, like I said, the Hourglass, we got Liberty, you know, we got the Web Slinger. Once you see, this looks a little foreign, right? Because it's new, right? It looks a little foreign because it's new. It's a new language. You have to understand the language in which you are about to get ready to learn, right? So after a while, you want to get ready. After a while, after you've seen this, after you say, okay, I see the different ideas, you know, what does it take for me to get ready? Well, I want you guys to condition your minds. I want you guys to condition yourselves for at least 3 to 6 months of dedicated study, right? What's the biggest question that we get? How do we start? You have to condition your mind first, because I see people get in this space all the time, and you know, they start off with this fire and it quickly dies out because their mind isn't conditioned. They slowly drift back into that 60%, right? So I want to condition you all's mind, and I want you guys to see first who our competitors are and just the value that we bring, right? So this trading platform, it's not bad. You know, this is XLT trading course. You know, they're charging $1,000 for 1 day's trading plan, not education, but a trading plan in order to get you to point A to point B. See, we have vehicles to get us there, and they know that, and they understand the value in that. Like I said, $6.6 trillion. How does the foreign exchange market and how does the foreign exchange and cryptocurrencies relate? So they relate in terms of currency, like our world is turning into a digital space, right? So we went from the paper dollar and we went from money on our phones, and now we're stepping into money that's actually, you know, digitalized. And so they relate because, you know, we're able to spend them, but one is backed by a blockchain, and it just gives you more and more security on your assets than what the value of the dollar has done. And like I said, the value of the dollar, people don't know, has been uh, on a hard decline, right? So people don't understand, the more that you have of a thing, the less value it becomes. And one thing that I've always told people about currency, for it to be successful, it has to have a limit on how much can, it has to have a limit on how much can be made. You know, it has to have a market cap. And what we have been doing with the United States dollar has been raising the debt ceiling, printing and printing more and more money, right? So the value of the dollar is falling off, and the digital assets. Now, see, that money has to go somewhere. Or don't think because there's a recession that all the money is just gone. We have to understand where the money is being transitioned. And like I said, we're stepping into a digital space, and this is where the value is starting to come. So we have different courses here that are offering similar things to what we offer at IM Academy. And like I said, if you guys want to start up for your first 3 months, it's $8,500, right? Now, a lot of people are doing what we do and are successfully doing. However, like this company, who are charging outrageous numbers, I wouldn't say outrageous, it's very doable in terms of your savvy investors. See, before a few years ago, or really a little bit longer than that, maybe 5 or 6 years, before like 10, let me give it 20 years ago, you had to been somebody very high end. You wasn't just the average Joe talking about trading, right? So being a part of this space now, with the access that we have now, is very beneficial for us. And this is why I'm bringing it to you all, because $8,500 for your first 3 months, yeah, that's kind of steep. I don't know about you all, but for the average person, that's not realistic, right? So we have to understand the value that we're able to bring. When I say the Forex Academy is $234.95 for your enrollment fee and $174.95 monthly, right? We have to understand that this is still a $6.6 trillion a day market, and you have access to that. Tell me what you could do in 3 to 6 months, having access to a market this large, right? We have the HFX platform. This will have access to all the educators who are going live, and you're able to earn while you learn, right? You're new to this space. As soon as you hit enroll, you have direct access. See, I'm getting on tonight. I know who's getting on tonight. You know, we're trading, we're investing our money on a daily basis, right? So we can slowly separate ourselves from that 60% closer to that 1%. Like I said, it's 234, excuse me, 234.95 for your enrollment, 174 monthly. Now, this is giving you access to everything you need to be successful in this space, right? Now, if you want to get a part of the Crypto Academy, the DCX, the cryptocurrencies, you know, in my opinion, this is where the world is stepping towards. So this one right here is almost a must. You know, this one's almost a must, but this is your long term, because we're able to invest in coins and cryptos that are very, very cheap now. Just imagine, Bitcoin was once $3. Can you think about that? It's topping out at 51K right now. Bitcoin was once $3. If you take $100 and buy $100 worth of Bitcoin at $3, you have almost 33 Bitcoin. Now being at 51,000, how much? You see what I'm saying? So there's new projects that are being made every day, and we're able to invest in this within the Dcx Academy. Not only that, we're able to trade and not necessarily own and sell what we own, But we have brokers in this space that allows us to trade the value of Bitcoin. See, and that's a whole nother side that you'll be able to tap into with the DCX Academy. Now, I love to get the discount. I love to save a buck. And I want you guys to save a buck too by going to the link, right? This is all three of the academies. You hear what I'm saying? All three of the academies. We're talking about over $200 for each academy in the elite pack. Now, not only do you get all three of the academies, you got the FRX, we got the HFX, and you see they're all priced at $234.95. The DCX, which is your cryptocurrency academy, and then you also get the tools, right? You get the access to the educators. You also get the access to the tools. You got level, pivot, vibrato. So you guys aren't familiar with this, but you will. You will get very familiar with this. I love Stay. I love DeLorean getting on with Tyrone. You know what I'm saying? And so we got Freedom. We got Hourglass. And now this is 900 plus in value, right? And all you pay for your enrollment is $324.95. This is connection. This is access to all three of the academies, right? $6.6 trillion in growing the market and $2.3 trillion growing the market. This is what you'll have access to. Now, if you all want to get the ECX, the e-commerce academy, it is $324.95, $274.95 every month, just having access to that. Now, that's separate from the elite pack if you guys wish to get the e-commerce academy along with the elite pack. Just know those will be two separate academies, or two separate packs rather. But you have complete access to the pack. Now, I know a lot of people are sitting here thinking, yep, and millionaire mentors. Yes, like these are people giving us the sauce. We have so much access. And it's so beautiful because I know a lot of people who went to school, and when they told people about their school, you know, a lot of people congratulated them. And if they said, hey, that was, you know, not a bad idea, I kind of want to go to that school. You know, the word of mouth for the school benefiting was good, but for the individual, it wasn't necessary. Like, you can go around bragging and boasting and not knowing that you benefited somebody else the whole time, telling them about how good your school is. You know what I'm saying? I know a lot of people that went to Georgia State. I know a lot of people that went to Morehouse. I'm talking about too many people. And it's like, when you hear HBCU, it's like, which HBCU? It's only a handful. It's like people are just going straight at it. It's like you tell one person they going, it's word of mouth is crazy nowadays, and people are benefiting off just that, right? But people aren't able to benefit and maximize on their education. When you guys get tapped into this academy, you get 2 and 3. That means your academy that you was once paying $174 monthly for, that elite pack $274 monthly for, now becomes free. Somebody say 2 and 3, because this is a beautiful thing, because I can tell 2 people about this that will believe into their future, that will see the vision into what I'm telling them, right? 2 and 3, your whole tuition waived. I appreciate you, Christopher Terry. You know, he does a phenomenal job, and he does even a better job because it gets better. Somebody say and more. Somebody say and more, because you can become a independent business owner. See, these are all options. These are all opportunities that I'm presenting to you all and more. Yes, sounds good to me too. You know, it sounds good to me too, because when you start to enlighten other people, now they start to get on a frequency on how to maneuver into this new space. See, people are looking for a way out and they just don't know what it is. When you are able to expose this, they're able to get on that frequency and connect with people that you'll never connect with. See, like I said, word of mouth is just one of the things that's going to be very beneficial. So for Christopher Terry, I mean, shouts out to our CEO. You know what I'm saying? Because he does a phenomenal job at putting us in a position and being on the right side of money. All of these ideas have been on the right side of money. We're leaving the mindset of residing into the let's work for another person to get our money, or not even for another person. Let's say let's work for our money. We should have the mindset and the mind frame of having our money work for us. See, when I was working my job and I was, at a manager position, I was thinking I was doing good until I realized somebody, a wise individual said to me, I see you doing your thing, man. It was a customer who acted up real bad, and I held my I calmed my nerves and I held my composure. And he said, a job isn't paying you to work for them. They're paying you to not work for yourself. And when he said that to me, I said, wow. Because the same characteristics that I have, I could be inputting into my business, and people can see the authenticity and what I have to bring in my business, right? I'm making somebody else look very good and humble and down to earth. But like I said, we're on the right side of money, and you're able to become an independent business owner. Now, 2 and 3 is always good, right? But if you have the tenacity, if you have the ambition, if you have the drive to want to go forward and invite one more person, the company will start paying you $150 per month. And they do this actually on a weekly basis. So it's not a monthly thing. It's not like, oh, I only get paid like once. No. They actually pay you 4 times a month. Every Friday, you'll be getting $37.50 a month. And a lot of people say, oh, well, that's $150. That's all right. You know what I'm saying? Well, I like for you to go ask your job or ask your manager and sit down with him and just ask him, I've been doing very well in my position. I feel like I need a raise. I need, an extra $150 a month. And just see how he will respond and see what he may say, right? Before you just say $150 ain't that much, all you did was simply invite some people to join your organization, right? But like I said, if you have the tenacity, if you have the ambition, if you have the drive to get 12 people into your organization, this isn't the most difficult thing. I know people who have thousands of people in their organization paying thousands of dollars monthly, right? So if you're able to get 12 people in your organization, $600 monthly residual every month. This is residual income, you all. So this is the 5th stream of income, and this is $150 a week. We're talking about a little bit of money now. We're talking about $150 a week. And you hold on, the subscription is for at least a month. You know what I'm saying? If you can get 12 people, just imagine for a week for $600. Oh, you know what I'm saying? But it gets better than that. It gets better than that because you get 30 people. See, this is where it gets real. This is where it gets to the point where all your focus becomes this business, your business, right? You start taking control of your business at the Platinum 1000 level, and this is $250 per week. Every week, you're gaining $250 hitting your bank account, and I can tell you, I could be, just proof in the pudding, that Christopher Terry is not going to miss a payment, right? He's not going to miss a payment. We are a debt-free company, so as soon as you get enrolled with us, you have no fear of not getting paid your daily due diligence or your weekly due diligence, right? But it gets even better than that. If you could get 75 people into your organization, this will put you at a platinum leader. This is what we call a platinum leader, and you're at a platinum 2000. This is $2,000 a month residual, and it's just phenomenal. I'm talking about $500 a week. Talking about an extra five. What can you do with an extra $500 a week, right? You're able to do a lot with an extra $500 a week. I know, someone's car note monthly is taken care of by going platinum 2000. Now we have a platinum 5000, but it gets even better because we have chairmen in this company, and it gets really wild because people don't understand just the level at which we can really win in this digital space. Not only digital, but we're in network marketing, right? They're tied in together, coupled together in the perfect balance because we could go chairman 10. Woo! We could go chairman 10. This is 500 people in your organization. Now, this is your downline. This is people up under your people. That's up under your people. This is your organization, right? This is you seeing that Walmart and the CEO is at the top. You will be that CEO, not of Walmart, but of your business, right? And you're managing all the employees, not necessarily employees, but just to give you an analogy, the employees, or what would be in your business, leaders, you'll be directing them in order to produce more leaders, right? And so this is how you'll grow your business. And if you can do that on a scale so large to where you have 5,000 people in your organization, guys, the company will pay you $100,000 a month. If you get 5,000 people into your organization, you will hit chairman 100. And I know like a few chairman 100s. Like this is a tangible thing that you can actually have, right? Let the money work. Yes, I'm trying to tell you all, this is a space that we're able to see. I went to a convention not too long ago, and when I tell you guys, you see the chairmen, you see the educators, and it's real. I was able to shake Maddie's hand and say, I appreciate you for teaching me a skill set that's going to get me to a level where you're at. Now, like I said, we go all the way up to 100. But chairman 750,000 a month residual, you all. It gets outrageous because they're actually looking to create higher ranks. So the company is becoming large, and I want you guys to get a part of it now before it becomes this magnificent. Well, it's already magnificent. It's already enormous. Well, I just want you guys to get a part of it because there's people enrolling in this every day, and it's people that are just passing it up and not understanding the opportunity that they're a part of when they get ahead of the curve, right? We're talking about 60%. You'll be ahead of 60. When I say that to people, people just look at me like, well, that makes sense. You're right. Right. Ahead of 60% of the world. Actually 95, because a lot of the business owner or the people who work for themselves don't understand that you have to leverage your money to work for you. Right? Now, this is a magnificent thing, and we always show disclaimers. We always tell people that, we're successful in this space, but it doesn't necessarily mean and guarantee your position in this space for being successful, right? You have to put the hard work in. You have to have the willingness, right, to put forth the effort, right? And what I want to say is, for me, when I was growing up in school, I liked math, but once it came to certain subjects, I was like, you know what I'm saying? And I know people who were very, very good at math and who, just have different learning habits. They learn differently. And those will be the grounding, stumping things. If you're coachable, if you're able to learn and pick up on the information, if you're able to realize your why did you start? Don't just do this because it's something that's, something that's everybody's doing. Have a reason, know your why and why you're becoming a part of this organization, getting this information. I know for myself, I'm trying to leave generational wealth, right? And so the 1%, they understand that very well. So I know my reasons. I've hit certain walls that pushed me and propelled me forward. That a lot of people, if they would have hit those walls, they would have simply have just stopped. Now, like I said, past profits don't guarantee future results, but we understand the mindset, we understand the education, and we're able to move forward with the educators in this space. It says, you and only 6% of the world knows about crypto right now. Imagine the massive portfolio you will grow once the world get, yes, that's what is so key, because before the end of this year, and in my opinion, there would be regulations, there would be certain um, stipulations that you'll be having to abide by with this space, right? See, in the cryptocurrency space, I have wallets, I have access to digital wallets and digital assets, and people aren't able, they're thinking because they have money on Coinbase or Bitcoin on, a platform like what's a few platforms out here? There's a few platforms, but in this space, we teach you about owning your crypto, right? And that's truly the important part, because you have to have those private keys. And I can give you guys some more jewels, some more gems, but I don't want to keep you guys here too long, right? I don't want to keep you guys here too long. And I just want to give you guys a big round of applause to you for coming out here tonight and just spending some time with me and hearing what I have to say about this market, because it's where we need to be, right? So whoever invited you to this call, if y'all have any questions, I'm all with answering questions. If y'all have any comments, Bitcoin just hit 51K. It's a lovely time right now for Bitcoin. We're looking really bullish in the market. With these spaces, if y'all want to reach out to me, I love to get you guys connected to my organization. If you guys want to connect with anybody who sent you to this link, just tell them thank you, right? Exposing the information. I will be doing this every Tuesday. So the link that you have, the password that you have will be active, and you will have access to this every Tuesday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I appreciate you guys again. If there's no questions, 2 and 3, more and more. Yep. Let the money work for you. Hey, that one right there. That one feels good. Let the money work for you, right? Well, with that being said, I appreciate you guys again. Y'all be patient, stay disciplined, and I promise the gains will come. Y'all have a good night.